Not, absolutely not. I think it's their personal choice that they can go and make their own way and make a living on their own, because Prince Harry went through so much stuff with his mom, really being killed by the paparazzi. There was no question about that his life was completely turned upside down by the paparazzi. So he doesn't want to have anything to do with them, and I don't blame him for wanting to go to Canada. I don't blame him for wanting to be away from the royal family, because what is he going to do? Go to weddings and funerals and marches and parades and sit there and try to pretend he's awake?
Absolutely not. I mean, if they said they'd want to continue using the funds of the royal family, that would be a different question. But if they want to pave their own way and figure out an own income, more power to them. I mean, I think they should be definitely allowed to do what they want. It doesn't matter where you're born if you're not allowed to figure out what you want.
Hi everyone, I'm here today with
Naya.
Okay, Naya, do you believe that Prince Harry and Meghan's idea to become financially independent was a betrayal to the royal family?
Honestly, I don't feel like it was a betrayal to the royal family, because if they want their own shot to get their own money, they should have a shot to get their own money. They shouldn't be held because they in the royal family. It don't work like that. If you want to make your own legit living, you should be able to do that without anybody saying nothing.
No, so much of what the monarchy does is with the use of public money that they've gotten from the British people. So I think, asking for financial independence isn't a big deal. Yes, well, it'll be hard initially because they have been so reliant on it. And, Harry truly hasn't held a job outside of the royal family. But Meghan brings at least some of her own wealth, I believe, based on her, acting. And so I feel certain that they would eventually be able to reach that status of financial independence.
You can't take the people of Britain's money as a royal in the royal family and then decide you don't want to be royal. Give back the money and stop taking it if you don't want to be royal anymore.
I say yes, because being royals, they have obligations to put aside their own interests in favor of being the ruling class of England, and they seem not willing to do such. They'd rather be on their own, so I say yes, it is betrayal.
I selected no because they're just in the process as a married couple and new parents, just making a personal decision as to what's best for their future. That's not betrayal at all.
No, I don't. They're just people. They're part of the royal family. They just want to live their lives. If they want to go to Canada and do whatever they want to do, they can do that. Because they're in the royal family, they got to sit there at the castle. That's ridiculous.
I feel that it wasn't betrayal because it seems like they want to live as close as a normal life as possible. Princess Diana was killed running from the paparazzi, and I don't blame them.
I believe with the situation that had occurred with Prince Harry and Meghan and the royal family, that is just a perfect example of a husband trying to support and take side of his wife as opposed to the family, which I believe should happen more. It all varies on who's right and who's wrong in the situation. But for the two of them to decide to try to become financially independent, I don't believe that it is betrayal to the royal family. I believe that is them just trying to remove toxicity from their lives and to see if they can, I guess you could say, break the cycle.